Hello, I'm Carl from Eckert. Today we're going to be talking about our iron and our pots that are available for this year. This is our weekender. We'll start with that. Has a 1 gallon water reservoir, overflow so it can't get too wet, plug goes in the bottom, and the wicks bring up water to the soil. The customer only has to water about every 2 to 3 days in between waterings. Works out really well. They water from the top, saturates the soil, fills up the water reservoir. When they see water coming out the side, they're done. Come back 2 to 3 days later. This pot comes in 7 different colors. Black's the #1 seller, followed by our sand, seafoam green, terracotta, forest green, white, and blue is our new color for this year. Have 2 different hanger options. Number 12, galvanized wire. Or more ornate twisted. They both have sold real well for us this year. Customers are very happy with them. Then we'll go over here to our more commercial line. This is our 23. It's our workhorse. There's 27,000 of these somewhere in US and Canada. Same principle. 2.5 gallon water reservoir. Plug goes in the bottom, overflow so you can't get too wet, and the wicks bring up the water. This is offered in 2 colors. The blacks are #1. Then we came up with the cocoa brown. Works out very well. Have 3 different hanger options this year. 400 pound test chain, 250 pound test swivel, and new for this year, our closed hook swivel. It's worked out real well with a few people that were concerned about our open hook. Certain applications, this has worked out really well. Next is our 28-inch wraparound. Goes around any pole, round or square, 3 to 8 inches. Has a 2¼ gallon water reservoir, 2 overflows so it can't get too wet. Plug goes in the bottom. It's permanently mounted on any pole, round or square, 3 to 8, with hot rolled steel that's powder coated. Mounts with 2 Dodge nuts that are adhered at the factory. That pot stays on the pole year round. All the grower needs is the liner. Removable liner comes out very easily. Has 3 feet on it. We want to make sure when we fill it full of soil that the feet are full of soil. That's how we're getting water up to the soil, is with soil. This sits on the ground on a bench for growing purposes, and within seconds you got a new crop on the pole. Customers have been using this for several years and are getting between 2 and 6 days in between waterings. Now we're going to talk about the iron that's available this season. We'll start with the top. We have a 16-inch topper. That's on a 3-inch Schedule 40 pipe. We can adapt that to any pipe, round or square, 4x4, 6x6s. All goes on anything. Next is our banner arms. We got a very simple banner arm on the right. Just a 3/8 rod, does really well, very economical. On the left is a more ornate laser cut. That's turned out really well. We've sold quite a few of those. They can be mounted back to back, as you can see up there, or they can be single mounted as here. Each piece comes with a backer plate, 2 bolts, so you can do whatever you need. Next down is our flat iron scroll hanger. Can hold either the 23 or 16. There we have it shown with the 16. We have a hand forged dovetail. Has 2 points of contact. Very heavy duty hanger. On the other side here, we have our laser cut for the 23-inch or the 16. All of our iron will hold either one of our pots, the 23 or 16. Here we have our simple 16-inch hoop. These are great options for very windy conditions where the wind is blowing hard, bringing the shear, the weight back to the pole. We turn this a little bit, you'll see our onion. This was developed for the city of Philadelphia. We can line that with cocoa, so you get a cocoa look with our weekender pot. On here we have our acorn hanger. It's a little more ornate. We can skin that with a cocoa liner. Very nice look. This is a brand new item this year also. We call this our Easy On Hanger. Gives you that look right on the eyelets that are already on the pot. Very nice. This is our new piece for this year. It's a Valliere pole on wheels. We're going to look at our display poles now. This is our Clover system, 3, 5, and 6, all available in either weekender size 16-inch or large size 23. We have different municipalities using it for different purposes and garden centers. As you can see here, this would be used in a garden center, using for cash and carry, so we put a piece of plywood or Lexan on there for cash and carry purposes. Other way of doing it is just shock and awe, making this full of flowers. Beautiful applications. Also, we offer a full line of poles for going vertical for either greenhouses or municipalities. Started with a 3-foot base, heavy duty, has hole in each corner for anchoring. They're available in 8 or 10 foot. All of our iron can be put on whatever way you like to do it. We have a new item here for retail. Works out great. We call this our universal stand. And why it's universal? We put every pot on there that we had this year. So check this out. That's our weekender there. Goes on, good size. 15-inch color pot, fits on. Our 14-inch cone, fits perfectly. And but wait, there's more. On to our 11-inch hanging basket.